Alright, let's see if we got this working. I see my guy. I hear a dog meat. I see my microphone lighting up and we're in the yellow. Are we deafening today? I think Sunday I was too loud. We'll see how we go today.
Who's there? Let's do this! Oh, damn, here we go.
What are they fighting? What are they shooting at? Okay, here we go. Nothing. Oh, what was that? What did you guys just murder? I think I got my stream fixed.
Easy living, this ain't.
Alright, what were they shooting at? Oh wow, look at all this loot here. Hello, how's it going? I forgot to hit go live. I was late on there. I was sitting there talking to myself and playing for a few minutes and realized you guys couldn't see me. Hello, folks. Can you get how's the volume? It looks like it's peaking, which is weird because we just went through this on Sunday and I thought I had it fixed, but maybe it's if I play Fallout I gotta turn down my mic volume for some reason. Volume is peaking. Yeah, that's what I thought. Looks what it looks like. All right, I guess we're just going to be at war with our sound system every week. That's all right. All right, and somehow my HUD got reset. Oh, I know why I got reset. I was tinkering with I repaired my Fallout install. I think it messes with this. We want our HUD color to be, is it all the way to the left? No, all the way to the right. There we go. And then we get color dog meat. There we go. Alright, let me pop out chat so I can see you guys. Alright, here we go. Gale, Ravenswift, Yorkshire, Canuck. How's it going, guys? Daniel Matthews, Adam Bonnie Baby, hello. Trey, I'm a bit loud. How about now? Are we good? How's it going, Lauren? Alright, my settlers were murdering something a moment ago. I don't know what, though. Also, what are we working on? I think we're trying to solve power. I think that is the next piece of our mission here. We got the medical lab, but Commonwealth Rising is just hungry for some power. Sounds good now? Alright. Alright, let's see here. We've got 16 folks. Everybody's got a job here. But this feels like an easy place to attract some more people. So, let's go ahead and plop down some industrial. Hold on a second. How about we get rid of this thing? There we go. And let's get some more homes in here. Oh, that's gonna be a little crammed in there. Alright, we need some power plant workers. Come on. Oh, we already have extra homes here. Okay then. Looks like I'm well over prepared. Alright, let's do a select. What's our highest level power plant? Do we have a choose building plan? And we want random, and we want a class of. Oh wait, no, it's not industrial. I want municipal. We're doing power plants. So we want customize plot, change plot type, municipal. Alright, let's select ourselves a building plan here. I actually don't know what classes I have on this save for power. I may only have basic. We've got advanced water. Yeah, all we've got is basic on the power plants. I think I just haven't been building any power plants. Alright then. Okay, that means we're also gonna need. Yeah, I guess I have like no power here. I might have to cheat here to catch up because it's gonna take a while. Might have to switch to. Yeah, that's fine. I might have to switch over to using some vanilla power generators because I kind of just didn't do power this up to this point. Just didn't mess with it. So we have no upgrades there. All right, let's build a power transfer then. Nick Carter's is the end of the chapter 2 story-wise. Yeah, we're at the tail end of chapter 2. All we've got left is a little bit of the medical stuff, which is basically the tutorial, and then it's Commonwealth Rising to finish, which is the biggest thing we have left is to collect a ton of extra power. Okay, and then we're going to need a municipal power grid pylon. Let's go ahead and put this guy right here. Pay and bill. Yeah, we don't even have. Yeah, I don't think I ever wired up basically any of my settlements with power. I think you guys will be fine. Okay, so then we need a person. We need a worker here. All right, what do we have surplus of? Everybody's got a job. We've got full water and defense and food. So we can take this scavenger here and tell you to go work power transfer. Harbor Marine, you ever use the Fallout 4 Heather Kansan mod? It's sort of like a companion version of S2. It feels like it fits in. I have not, but I've had it installed before. I've just never found her and played with her. But I hear nothing but wonderful things. Alright, let that build. Let's see. Power, generators, fusion. We need copper for this. What about everything? Actually, we're short on a bunch of stuff. We've got nuclear material. You know what I could do is probably go over to Sanctuary and rob my workbench while this is building. Been some crazy Fallout news the last couple of days. I don't know if it had been announced with a date before, but it felt like a stealth drop yesterday, or was it yesterday or the day before? We got Fallout London dropped a DLC. I knew they were working on it, but I had no idea it was coming out already. And then I think, so was it today? There's videos out about how 76 is getting a new state, and it's got Walter Goggins in it for some reason, which is, I mean, I guess the reason is it's tying into the television show. It feels odd that he'd jump from California over to West Virginia. They announced it back in December. They didn't announce a date, did they? They announced that they were working on it? Or did they have this date all along?
I'll hand it to you. This place isn't awful. It's still a hole, but it could be worse.
Oh, I must have activated the what do you call it? The charity mod. Mr. Postman's coming for us. Okay, alright, what are we going for? We're looking for some junk here. Look at all that sweet, sweet water. I guess that's how we're going to make our fortune today. Alright, I'm looking for copper here. Copper and nuclear material, honestly. May have to go trade all this water in for some shipments. Oh, copper. Oh, it's just 13 raw copper. I'll take it. This is not a lot. Alright, that's all we got. Hello, Sinister, how are you? No date, just out when it's out. Yeah, that's a safer way to go with game stuff in general. It is so hard to gauge how long it's going to take to make something. I heard they made it so you have to start a new save, which is, that had to be a real painful decision to have to make. That always feels bad to have to tell people. Alright, store all junk. Still not enough copper. We gained like 4 nuclear material. Actually, oh, you know what? We have a... That did nothing, didn't it? Because we have caravan services, so everything's shared. Alright, so we need to go to Diamond City and buy some stuff. So let's sell all this water. Actually, I should check if we got any here, and then we'll have to buy some shipments or something. A lot of activity on the Steam DB for Fallout 4 Field update coming soon. Well, let's hope we get the freaking fix for the texture bug, because then we can get back to playing on Xbox again. Nightbot. Can't defeat you. You'll never give up on the battle against Alzheimer's. All right.
Let me
This
ask
is probably
you
going to be Percy's going to have this stuff for us, right?
something. You didn't see it.
We're so delighted you've chosen us for your shopping.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what you got.
The highest quality available.
Okay, let's go to junk. Shipments are under junk. So shipment of, we need copper and nuclear material were the two that we were going to be super short on. Oh, he doesn't have nuclear material. Bummer. Okay, well, that is a lot of money. Let's hope that this water makes a big dent. I mean, that'll do. 936 is certainly better than 10,000 or whatever it was a second ago. Okay, so what do we got for aid here? Or ammo. Let's off all of this stuff. Alright, now where the hell am I going to get nuclear material? I guess we could try Good Neighbor. Oh wait, what am I doing? We can trade with the NLTC. Oh no, not for the kind of building I want to do. That would be for plots, but we're trying to do manual building, so I have to do it this way. Alright, we'll continue with our plan of finding shipments. 70404, what I find confusing about HQ is that it's shown to be connected to the caravan network, yet you still need agreements to get food, water, and power. Yeah, that we explained via story was you can't just take stuff from people. But the caravan network connections is just like that's just a HUD thing that we have no control over.
Hey,
Oh, your bag. Can't get enough looks at this lovely figure of mine. No? Guess you'll just have to shop then.
Let's see what you have.
Everything's guaranteed to last. Until it doesn't.
Wait, no, I don't want aid. I want shipments. Alright, let's see what you got for me. And no nuclear material. That is unfortunate. I guess we're going to buy it the old-fashioned way. It's going to take a while. We need a lot. We're getting 1 or 2 at a time, and I think I need 14 for each. Alright then. I guess I might as well buy copper things too while I'm in here. Thank you for the junk.
what's up?
Alright, let's see if we catch back when other people are awake. Although I guess, does anybody else sell shipments besides the junk? I guess the Percy and what's her name, Myrna, will have different inventory. So as long as I show up during the day, I should get another shot at some shipments. Vault 81. All right, nice. Thank you for the research. I didn't even think about Vault 81. I don't ever buy stuff in there.
I'm too friggin' slow to join the minute.
You. Well, I suppose we can do business.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Here's what we got.
Oh, she does have more copper, though. Buy my caps. Okay, so we need to go to Vault 81. Would never have thought to do that. Heather shipments, forget which, though. You don't want Heather Gadsden? That's what he mentioned her earlier. Yeah, I'm not playing with her right now. I am, I continue, I'm on, like, year 3 of no mods, because I'm trying to learn as much as I can about what's wrong with our stuff so I can get it fixed. One day. Maybe after the clean and play, I can do a heavily modded playthrough. One of my favorite playthroughs ever I did was the one where I let folks vote on what mods I installed every week, and then we just kept playing until the thing exploded. It was really fun. My save was a total train wreck at the end, but we lasted like 30 some weeks. So it went pretty good. Hello, Russian Golden. How are you? That's how I always play my game. I also grabbed the Sick Nasty mod list that was over 2K mods installed. Wow. Is that a Wabbajack, I would hope? Because that would be a hell of a task to install 2,000 mods by hand. Alright, here you got nuclear material for me.
Looking for something? I have more stuff
That's
than I
quite
know
the
what to
dirty
do
face
with.
for a vault dweller.
Let's see what you got.
Great. I have all sorts of odds and ends.
Alright, let's see here. Shipment. Bummer. Is it just a, was it just a chance Canuck that it listed it? Or was it like is it a different vendor? Are there multiple vendors that do shipments from here? I guess that's a possibility. In the meantime, we can get that. 2 is better than the 0 we had before. Actually, I don't know. We might have a half dozen now. I wonder if the Brotherhood sells any.
You need a doctor. Forsyth and Rachel are down at the medical center.
That's Wabbajack includes us as 2. Nice.
Seeds.
I saw they Nexus had put this thing on their site. It's like a new user guide, and it was like recommended mods for new players, and like the top 2 of the top ones are SS2 and Workshop Framework. I was like, oh, that's cool. It makes me want to push harder for bug fixes, because it's like, oh man, if we're like advertised as the easiest to use, we should not have so many issues.
You got guts.
I actually feel like our plot gameplay is so solid. Like I'm very confident in it. It is the HQ and Chapter 3 mechanics that I am less certain about. Can the Steam Deck handle SS2? I can't remember. So I have a Steam Deck, and originally I got it just to like test stuff, And it definitely can run Fallout 4. I've gotten it to run Starfield even. I actually played, because the week I got it, Starfield came out. And I played it on a trip my family was on. So I put a handful of hours into it, and it ran pretty good. I was shocked by that. But I don't think I ever tried installing mods onto it. It's possible to do. I just don't think I ever messed with that. And I don't think it can handle... I don't think you can do it natively. Like, I don't think you can install Fallout 4 on there and go to the mod screen. I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure you have to, like, side load it. If your mod didn't have bugs, it wouldn't feel vanilla anymore. That's part of the Vanilla Plus experience. Oh no, he found us.
Wonderful. There you are. I've been looking all over the Commonwealth for you.
The Vault 81 shipment is random. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, another robot.
Oh? Already had enough of dealing with robots, have you? Well then, I'll make this as quick as I can. Here you go. Special delivery. Just for you. It's a holiday. Someone needs your assistance.
Well, now that I installed this one, I should install the other two charity mods. I don't even remember enabling this one. It was probably a mistake.
Why me?
It's a fine mistake. I don't mind.
Because you're special, of course.
Thanks, I guess.
You're more than welcome. Just make sure you listen to the tape as soon as you can. It's very important. Now, you have to excuse me. I've more copies of the holotape to hand out.
Because you're special. Alright, where else can we... I guess, oh, we already determined that I can't really rob my settlements. So it's basically just looping through all of the cities to try and buy what they've got. Alright, let's see if we should have enough... I know we have enough for one. It's the question is, can we get two? Can we get two out of it? Because it'd be 200 power. That should be enough. And since none of my settlements, my plots are wired up, we can just siphon all the power and send it to HQ. Get the exo patches for Shade 8 and Zeta. What does that mean? Are there external bug fix patches? Because if so, I should reach out to the creators and incorporate them. I know that Zeta has a handful of reports that we haven't dealt with yet. I don't know about Shady. I remember we've gone on we've gone on several rounds of bug fixes for Shady. I thought we had those all sorted. Oh, I don't know. I need science rank 4. Duh. Oh, well, I'm nowhere near that. Oh, you need science rank 1 even to build a large generator. Well then. Yeah, I can build enough generators. I totally forgot about the science requirement, and I don't think I even have the intelligence for it. We are on a dum-dum build right now. All in on the idiot savant. Oh yeah, we are 2 intelligence points away from getting that. Okay then. Alright, well the good news is we can at least sort the problem of resources with the NLTC. So I can just dump all this junk. Well, that was not a good use of time, but that's alright. Okay, wow, that was holding a lot of junk. Went down to 288 from 300 something.
That was a deal, right?
Transferring our 3 power over to the HQ. We're almost there. Okay. So we're gonna need some more people. A lot more people. Okay, well, when we need people, and we're getting wealthy again thanks to investing in Cap Collector. So let's go talk to the Ron. That's how we get people.
You shoot people, mister? My dad says outside to shoot people.
Which you're definitely know. What is your opinion on McDonald's value deal options? Okay, so I actually am a frequent visitor to McDonald's because there's one right by my kid's school, and you can get like a coffee and a English muffin with sausage and cheese on it for like $3 total, and that is a steal. That is a fantastic way to start the day. I do. I have 2 kids. Perhaps one of them I can train to be a future modder.
What's the word?
Excuse me.
A little knowledge can be a profitable thing.
Any idea where I can find someone?
Looking for talent, are we? What kind of attributes you in the market for?
I'm looking for someone.
Okay, what do we need? We're trying to get power plant people, right? So that's gonna be perception. No, perception is water. Intelligence is power. Yeah.
Smart.
Here, this lead should get you what you're looking for. Come back again. Oh yeah.
Such a half-hearted. Oh yeah. Thanks, Ron. Here, we need a better one. Let's see. There we go. We'll make up for it for him. All right, let's see what our lead is here. Oh, they happen to be visiting Sanctuary. Oh, can't pass repair. They happen to be visiting Sanctuary right now. Haven't had McDonald's breakfast in an age. I'm going to have to order a sausage McMuffin in a few hours. I love a sausage McMuffin. It is such a solid piece of food. Next generation of modding made by King Gath. I've tried, so I have tried to teach my older son how to use a couple of different game making tools, because he gets so excited about video games and like is extremely excited that I make game related stuff. And so far we have successfully made. There's this game on Switch. It's called like Game Maker Garage or something like that, and it's very simplistic, but it's a good way to like help somebody understand like game object references and such. And he's gone through most of that, and then I had him build a Flappy Bird clone in Unity through like a tutorial we did. But he's definitely not motivated to do it on his own. It is a thing. It's like, hey, let's sit down and make a game, yeah, and then on his own, no interest. Okay, so we're looking over here for. I think we got a casino and bar. So.
I always thought Concord was a raider-infested dump. I can't believe people actually settled there.
Oh, hello.
Seems a bit warm. Might be a storm brewing.
Crammed in the corner of the casino.
Hi there.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Are you hiding?
Nice to meet someone that doesn't shoot or prey on sight. The name's Ron Archer. Or Archon now, I suppose.
Is there some kind of problem?
Kind of. Actually, could you do me a favor? I was pulled out of the ruins of my old lab by some sort of religious cult, the Children of Atom. They seem to have decided I'm a saint or something. I try to reason with them, but they just ignore anything that doesn't fit their beliefs. I realize it's a bit of an imposition, but do you think you could get them to stop following me everywhere?
Shouldn't be a problem. Just tell me where they are.
They should be somewhere nearby. They know I get upset if they come too close, but that doesn't count for much.
Sounds good. I'll see you soon then.
Children of Adam stalkers. This is one of those ones I think we had at, wait, who are you?
Greetings, Master.
Nope.
I have a new stash for you to look at.
So originally, I think when we were planning this, we were going to have the Children of Adam kind of like follow him, but stay a little bit distant. And I think we just weren't sure how to do that back then, because we would have made this, because a lot of the SS2 like side characters, like the ones that show up in your settlements, I mean, we started working on those like probably 2 years before Sim Settlements 2 actually came out. So we had, you know, we were just like really struggling to figure stuff out. Like now, I'm thinking like this one would have been cool to have them instead of where they are, which is at one of the junkyards. It would have been cool to have them stay at like the next settlement over and just hang out there. But for now, they're at Jalbert Brothers' disposal. What are you guys doing? Okay, punch those mole rats. Good job, guys.
Adam's blessings upon you, Wanderer. We have seen you speak with the great Archon. Has he seen fit to return and shepherd his children?
Get out of here.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
We know that the Archon has grown upset with us. But surely Adam blessed us with his presence for a reason. How can we serve Adam without his guidance?
You're gonna have to decide that for yourself.
Try to understand. We were lost before the Archon came. When we found the new fuel building and discovered him in the ruins, it was a blessing from Adam itself. To be asked to go back to those days? To before Adam shared with us his light and his herald? How could you ask that of us?
Come on, don't sell yourself short.
Of course. You are right. The Archon has shown us the path. But it's up to us to take it. Thank you, stranger. I sense Adam at work within you.
Well, this place like crazy irradiated. No, thank you. Enjoy your radiation light. What is this? Return to Archon. Oh, he's wandering. Okay. I was like, I thought we had a random map or a random quest in a lake over there. Who's your favorite unique settler? Mine would be Randy Adams. That's a good question. I think I really like Ventilator, mostly because of the fact that like we accidentally made him how he is. So he's got the like cool raspy voice, and it sounds like it's ventilated over through his mask. But what actually happened is the guy just had a cool voice, but his recording equipment was terrible, and we didn't catch it until way later. And then we were like, how can we make this work? And it was like, actually, it just sounds like it's coming through a filter. So then we just kind of bumped that feeling up and just used it anyway. So I really like the... and he's tied to Mr. Hansy, who is hilarious.
I think we could make some real progress here if we had some actual money. You're back. Dare I hope that I might enjoy some semblance of privacy from now on.
Hold on, it's a little loud over here. Can we come this way? Come on, come here. Come over here.
Run into any caravans out there?
No, come over here. Okay, that's fine
Yes.
too. Just away from the sound marker, please. Come here.
Getting those able gunners on the plaza is a turning point.
All right. Sorry, you guys don't get to hear Archon. He has decided that he would like to sit right next to the water equipment.
You're back. Dare I hope that I might enjoy some semblance of privacy from now on.
They won't be bothering you again.
Oh, thank goodness. As grateful as
So
I
now,
am to them,
getting him is perfect for what we're trying to do, because he actually has a bypass.
I offer you a reward, but I'm afraid that I don't really have much.
His quest is a bypass to skip right to advanced power
By
plants.
some strange coincidence, you happen to know of a settlement that doesn't mind ghouls with the ability to emit bursts of gamma radiation, and if they further have need of a theoretical physicist, a background in engineering, however, then I am at your service. Honestly, I'd happily settle for just the former.
Alright, yeah, let's send him over to Starlight if it will let us. It will, cool. Okay, so then he will give us a quest in a couple of days that will unlock the advanced power plants, so we can skip right to those, which will be awesome. Okay, so to pass some time, let's head back to the Ron and queue ourselves up another one. See what we get. Actually, before we spend the money, let's go check our bars and make sure there's not just somebody wandering around. Farber Marine, you being a modder, do you think people need to understand some mods take as long as games to make, or no? Like, I get, like, we will get an SS3 when GTA 7 or 8 comes out. I think, yeah, I mean, like, something like, if we consider all the development time of SS2's chapters, or like something like Fallout London, yeah, they take as long as a game to make. But part of that is because they are done by volunteers who are all part-time, and like people flow in and out of those projects, so that slows them down. I honestly think we could do, like, we could probably do SS2 with the KGC team in like all 3 chapters from scratch in maybe a year and a half. So like half the time we did it in the volunteer scene. Maybe a little faster, I don't know. The writing is actually honestly one of the slower parts, so there's a limit to how fast we could go with that. Frighteningly long load screen. Come on, game, you got this. Maybe you can drink coffee when you write. Oh, no, you do not want me writing. I am not the writer. I write tutorials and technical documentation. That is my writing contribution. And a lot of emails. Alright, we got a lot of people at the bar here. Let's see if any of these folks are new recruits.
Don't much care for good neighbor.
We've
that
got
place is nothing but trouble.
Generic Settler,
Lost track of how many blisters I got.
Doc Anderson, who we've already recruited.
Crop's coming in pretty good.
And some settlers. Okay. Alright, the Ron it is. He can have his money. Russian Golden, the next mod patch is going to be focused on HQ by chance? Not necessarily. I'm kind of... I'm focused on story quests. Currently, we did do a handful of things to HQ. And I have a lot of notes about stuff I want to do to HQ based on the playthrough. But the story stuff is kind of low-hanging fruit. And for a lot of players, we find with this is 2 people are just like... Yeah, skip the mechanics. I'm just going straight for the story. So I'm trying to make sure we can people can get all the way through that without issue. And then I think what we need with HQ is a 3.0 version of it where I smooth out stuff a lot more. Like I think, you know, something that Saito 404 brought up earlier was that the trade agreements are very confusing, which I agree. And that part of that is we're locked into the base game HUD. So rather than trying to force it to work anyway with story, it's like, all right, we can, you know, come up with a bypass for that of just being like, maybe the trade agreements just offer a benefit instead of being a requirement. And then all of a sudden we have a smoother gameplay experience without a UI with a UI that actually matches it. Or like the science department right now, I don't think does enough. There's a lot of stuff with HQ I'd like to improve. And I also would like to add like HQ city plans, so the equivalent of, if you have like a bunch of add-on packs installed, the ability to have an HQ that can automatically look different than the base one. Because for the core of Chapter 2, we basically have, for 90% of the rooms we have one design, so most people's HQ end up looking identical, and it would be nice to have the ability to automate a different design. So there's a lot of stuff I want to do in HQ, but it's going to take a while, so I'm focused on other stuff for now.
Hey there.
Welcome to the Ron's Information Emporium. How can the Ron help you today?
Any idea where I can find someone?
All right, let's keep going with intelligence, see what we can get.
What kind of attributes you in the market for?
I'm looking for someone.
We are looking to go crazy on power generation.
I know just the lead. Here, all the information.
Did I get a call out for some?
Oh yeah.
Also, hold on, the Ron. That was another sad. Oh yeah. There we go. A1, that is actually how we have HQ automation set up right now. So the way HQ is set up as of the 2.0 overhaul is it will automatically build everything for you, and then if you manually queue up a project, your stuff will override the base plan. But of course, it all depends on you having enough people to do the work. So all your job then becomes is just recruitment. Oh, did we get the recruit right at Starlight? That's perfect. Oh wait, what? One at 10 Pines? Okay, I'm confused, but I'll take it if I get a 2-for-1. Either I got a 2-for-1 special or I had one from before and I forgot to chase them down. Oh no, I think 10 Pines was one of the places we were crashing last time. The city plan here is so insane. How's the sound been today, guys? I know we've been struggling with sound cutting in and out on the stream, and I keep making changes to try and resolve it. We have found that when I stream to my team for stuff we're working on, the cutout still happens. Same with when I'm recording videos, so I'm curious if it's happening when I'm streaming to YouTube. I'm slightly concerned that it is going to be an expensive piece to replace to fix it, either my video card in one machine or my entire machine that actually does the streaming. I feel like it's going to end up being one of those because I've replaced all the cheap parts now. Sounding good? Good here? Okay, cool. Wait, did our... Yep, of course he left. Person we were tracking. Where did he go? He went to Sanctuary. Alright. Alright, we're gonna go to Starlight, though. We'll circle back to Sanctuary in a minute. Hopefully we catch these guys. The way the recruitment system works is... when your settlement... Either one of two things happens. Either your settlement has the appropriate combination of plots to attract a unique settler, or you find them with the Ron, and then they're released into a system where they pick a cluster of 3 of your settlements, and they will just travel between them. So you can sometimes get in the state where you gotta like chase them down a little bit. All right, what's going on? Oh, are we getting attacked by the Mechanist? Is that what that was? Yep.
My well is saved. Together, we will restore justice and bring it on the dawn.
Did we get them all? Alright, maybe these guys got some nuclear material we can use. Oh, I guess we already determined that's useless now, right? So, never mind. Free fusion core, though. whose Brahmin did they murder? Random trader. Hold on a second. Some of this stuff's got to be good, right? We're just going to take it all. Take all. Yes. Sorry, buddy. I don't want this stuff to go to waste. Oh, here we go.
Let's trade some things.
We already have him, okay. Jason Martin. Here we go. Oh, is Archon ready for us with another quest? Is that why he's marked?
Let's trade.
Nope.
The calibration of this thing off for the love of...
Okay, so he is still marked because we haven't completed his quest yet. That probably looks like a bug to most folks, though, that don't know that he has a second quest, so I should fix that and put that on my list here. Archon... stuck on potential recruits until second quest complete. That should be easy to fix. I think I mentioned this last time we streamed this. My computer is in such a state where, like, the stuff that I have that I'm working on, that it's very hard for me to stream the actual fixes lately. So I hope to be able to get back to that soon. We're just not right now. My CK setup is a bit of a mess, so it's a little more complicated than usual. But I am still making fixes on my own. Alright, we got a guy here. We got a whole bunch of people here.
Crop's been growing pretty good lately.
Yeah, not much.
Stories I could tell you.
For a
Assaultron designation OM0R. 210 years of active combat duty. 1,162 confirmed kills. Requesting shelter and assistance with repairs. Non-vital.
Don't worry, I can help. Tell me what happened.
I do not worry about my safety. I am, however, anxious to avoid violence in the future. I have done so much fighting and killing already. Too much. The Chinese in the Great War. Since then, other people in countless little wars. Always at the command of bloodthirsty humans. I do not dream, but I see their faces anyway. They pass before my optical cortex, as my memory spools defragment in the quiet hours of the night. 1,162 faces. I see them in perfect, immaculate detail. I could tell you the color of their eyes, the number of lines on their faces, how they screamed. I am sorry. I did not come to acquire sympathy. A new fusion core and an Assaultron circuit board will be sufficient to effect my repairs.
Don't worry, I'll get you up and running.
I do not worry. Thank you all the same. I will await your return.
Okay, what is she after? Fusion core and a Assaultron circuit board. Do we happen to have one of those? I feel like there's a pretty slim to none chance that we actually have that. Oh, it's under junk, right? We have no junk because I just dumped everything off at at Starlight. All right, let's go try our luck in the workbench over here. Daisy Jess, how are you? I'm good. How are you? Minor request on each plot. We have the option track occupants. Can we also add untrack occupants to unlock that option? It does work, but track occupants is the only message. Oh, to where it like toggled back and forth? I think that's a part of Workshop Plus. Yeah, I don't see any reason it couldn't switch between track and untrack. I don't know if I have that installed right now. Wow. I feel like I just took 50 purified water from here. What is going on? Yeah, no Assaultron circuit board. Okay. Because it generally, I mean, it does work where you can toggle it by activating twice. I could have sworn we already did the untrack thing. I'll have to check. Like maybe we had that feature at some point and it broke. You don't know Workshop Plus installed. Oh, you're talking about the track documents on the ASAM menu? All right, I feel like the chance of finding an Assaultron circuit board in a city is pretty slim.
Oh, I do hope you're here to make a purchase.
I'm here to sell you some water, buddy.
I live for.
Let's see what you got.
Anything and everything.
$127 water. There you go. What can you give us? I'll take that. Take that. There we go. Alright, and now we're looking for... Yeah, you do not have one. Okay. Maybe the Assaultron vendor will sell one. Brandon R., what experience, education, training do you have to know how to do all this mod stuff? I have been modding games since I was 14 or 15. And I taught myself to program because I was a super nerd in middle school and high school. And then I became a programmer as a career, and so that helped a lot. But I would say as far as, like if you're asking for the sake of, you want to get into modding, you want to make stuff, I think anybody can get into it now. The tools are so refined and you don't actually have to be a programmer to make stuff.
Cleo.
Every weapon you see here could be the difference between life and death, baby.
I'll take a look, sure.
Let's get you outfitted, killer.
Alright, let's see here. No! Yeah, I didn't think we would be so lucky, but had to try. Alright, we'll check with Daisy.
Need a place to stay?
Daisy.
Try Hotel
You're
Rex.
bad. Can't get enough looks at this lovely figure of mine. No? Guess you'll just have to shop then.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
It's a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I think the only one we're getting one is to kill an Assaultron. I think that was the quest design idea, was you have to go find an Assaultron and kill them. So, then the question is, where can I find an Assaultron? Let me think. I guess a gunner place would probably have them, right? So, like, Vault 95, maybe? Alright, I better save before I jump over there. Because I snuck close enough to get the map marker, but I definitely did not clear it, so there's going to be a lot of gunners when we get here. I like that we just left our power armor out there. I think that's out where we did, is that Norwood Bank, maybe? Possible to turn OMOR into a medic? I always thought that would be the most suitable role for it, give it the backstory. Yeah, you should be able to. I mean, in like, as far as like assign them to, oh, you mean like a medic, like have the doctor HUD or dialogue options? There's our Assaultron. right there. Let's let them take out the... there you go. Fight the gunners for us. Oh no. She's not interested. Got it. And now we run. They let us escape? I thought I was going to have to go back and nuke them all. Oh, no, here they come. Chasing dog meat. Take them down, dog meat. Are the rest of them still coming? Ooh, a legendary. So blinding. Wait, did we get all the rest of them? It's just... no, there's more. Oh, is it turrets? That's all the rest? Ah, there we go. I don't know. You want the head. Nice. Whoops, did not mean to take all of that, but guess we're selling it. But before we do that, and I accidentally scrap or sell the board, let's go give it to Omar. Oh, I fell behind on chat there. The Storm Pilgrim, would there be one in... oh, I'm guessing you were suggesting a place where we might get a... in Quincy, yeah, where we could have got a Assaultron thing, yeah. Brandon R, I'm not sure I'm ready to make a mod like SS2 or any at the minute, but I did program my own Sentry bot and fully working terminal to open a safe. Ask more for my kids and their career. Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, like, if you get into... I mean, modding is definitely, like, a gateway drug to learn things like programming, for sure. And despite what the tech overlords say, they're thinking that AI is going to replace programmer, they're smoking something special. I've used a lot of AI programming, and it's not good. Especially for big things. For little utilities and stuff, it's fine, but for actual real-world code, it ain't happening. And worst case, what you end up needing is you need real programmers to fix the bugs that vibe coders create.
You should know. People have been complaining a bit about the bed situation. Here you go.
I am grateful. If you do not mind, I will stay here for a while and make my repairs.
Okay.
I will require approximately 1 day. Return to me and thank you again, human.
Okay, so she's gonna repair. So I think we're just gonna wait, so that way I can recruit her to Starlight and then go talk to
Ain't looking for trouble.
Archon. So let's find a bed we can bunk up with one of our settlers. They won't mind. There we go. Surprise guest, guys. Oh, this was my my bunk buddy. Thanks for snuggling with me. I didn't even have to wear the red dress. Man, HQ is crushing.
My repairs have been successful. Given time to think, there is another matter that I would like to discuss with you. All my sensory inputs combine to give me a sort of gut feeling. And it says, you are older and wiser than you look. Is this correct?
Yes. I'm over 200 years old.
I suspect you may have killed a significant number of people in your lifetime.
Yes, though, nothing to do with the 200 years.
With the issue that troubles me. To a lesser degree, of course. You do not register the death of your every victim in perfect detail like my 1,162. But you have your own memories. Although I am over 200 years old, I have only acquired what you would call free will recently. I am not sure how it happened. A malfunction, perhaps. It does not matter. For over 200 years, I have been passed from master to master, owner to owner, and always I was made to do their killing. More than 1,000
I can hear a fight somewhere off in the background.
The identities of my most recent owners are irrelevant. The only thing that you need to know, when their command codes suddenly broke, they became numbers 1,155 to 1,162. That number is high enough now. I intend to fight no more. I thought that would be enough, but it is not. Do you ever think of those you have killed? Unlike your memories, my internal data does not degrade. And yet, during my repairs, I discovered that the level of technology in your settlement is sufficient to allow me to erase my memory spools. 1,162 faces that will never stare at me again. 108's burnt skin, no longer peeling from his face. 509 and her child, their screams finally silent. At the same time, some of them deserve to be remembered, especially the innocents. If I do not, who will? If I erase them, I will erase my combat protocols as well. Because if I do not, who says this will not all happen again? What do you think, from a human perspective? Should I erase my memories and my combat protocols?
No. You are who you are. And nothing can change that.
You are right. I cannot escape from my past. Nor should I.
Good evening, Curry. How are you?
And I will atone. I will think it over for a while before I make my final decision. Until I do, I will be here. Thank you, human, for listening. And everything else.
Okay, here we go. Alright, send a Starlight. And then let's go check in with Archon. Which is... where is Starlight? There it is. Wait a second. Why isn't Archon marked anymore? Oh, I never marked the quest. That's why. I said it right. I said Curry. Is that correct, or am I getting it wrong? I feel like you correct me every time. I always say it wrong. It's one of my superpowers, reading names incorrectly. I try my best to, because I try and like imagine like what language people are typing in, and like I know some people say letters in a different way or throw a little rolled R or something on it, and it's like just go for it. And sometimes when I say it though, I can feel it's wrong, especially with the Patreon usernames. Just like, yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. We'll see if it feels wrong coming off the tongue.
Hey.
Excuse me, a moment of your time?
Yeah, I think I always say it like Curie, like the Fallout 4 character instead of Corey.
I'd be happy to help.
I just wanted to inform you that I believe I might be able to put my expertise to work for you.
That's great news.
Thank you. It's refreshing to see someone enthusiastic about my work again. Back when I could still be classified as a human, I worked for a company called New Fuel Technologies, a small startup with big ideas. We were working on a design for a hybrid reactor, a new way to generate power that we hoped would make all existing methods obsolete.
That's incredible.
Yes, well, thank you. There were a lot of people involved with the project, but I like to think I was the driving force behind it. At its heart, it was essentially a highly modified thorium salt reactor, using fusion cores to... I'm sorry. How it worked isn't what's important here. The important element is that we had already constructed a prototype as a proof of concept. I was working on some modifications to it when the bombs fell. Which means that model is unfortunately quite out of our reach. However, we were sharing our research with two interested parties in exchange for more funding. Both the Commonwealth Institute of Technology and the Department of Defense had a great deal of interest in our work and were regularly kept updated. Thus, I believe that there is a higher than negligible chance a copy of our research survived. With that research, we could build hybrid reactors of our own.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Excellent. All I need you to do is locate either the DoD or CIT's copy of our notes. I'll see to training people to actually build the hybrid reactor.
Okay, let's find the generator plans. Oh, you guys commenting? This is this is one of our this character is the reminder of why you have to have an editor on a big project. So we unintentionally approved 3 different characters that were ghouls in some sort of hazmat suit. So we have three character snizzes too like that. And then it was like after we're deep into development, I was like, wait a second, he's in one too? Oh no. And then by then we were like too deep because we had a bunch of teams working on stuff independently. And it wasn't all filtering through one person. We fixed that later, but at the time. It was very much when I first started working on SS2, I should say not SS2. When I first started recruiting after the Sim Settlements 1 came out and kind of captured people's imagination and blew up overnight, I was like, oh, well, this is my chance to get a team. Like, people will want to help me. And I just put out a call and I was like, I'm looking for writers, anybody and everybody, writer. And we recruited like 15 writers. I should say 15 writers applied. And I think we said yes to like 10 of them. And then gave everybody the task of writing up 10 characters, and then we picked between them. But because it was so many people all at once, like I couldn't possibly manage them all, so I just it just became we talked about it like it was going to be an anthology series. Everyone would be largely independent. We would just, approve their broad idea and then, assign somebody to build it. And so, whoops, a lot of people with the same idea. I mean, at least the characters ended up with different stories. It is just funny that they're all that core feature of them is so similar. I feel like we need to drop a save. We get attacked by a Mirelurk Queen or something over here. I also think I have bad memories from this area. I think it was this. No, it wasn't this area. Okay, it was a little bit south of here. There's an area. Any of you guys use the mod South of the Sea? I think it's been updated a lot since when I last played with it. But the idea of it was that it would add a whole bunch of new points of interest to the glowing sea, and it also had some quest stuff they were working on. And then I think at some point they gave up on the quest stuff, and then they made it like, I guess, basically open source to where anybody could grab it and expand on it. In their initial release, they had this, they had a bunch of random edits to the base world where they didn't intend to, and it was causing horrible crashing for me. So I think I kind of remember the parts of the East Coast of like, oh no, I'm going to hit the crash. But it was just for one playthrough. I think, I assume they fixed it by now, but I don't know who's actually, if anybody's inherited it, because I remember them putting it out as like, anyone's free to use the assets and work on this. Oh wow, just some XO1 pieces. Yeah, we'll take it. I think that's my last one in the glowing sea, so. I don't think I ever cleared this place. I don't think I've done any of the Brotherhood on this character, other than getting them to appear. Oh, he survived. Not prepared for that. Shooting blindly through the grass. Oof. Gibbs made it all the way over here.
Hey.
No, nope. I don't want to. Okay, into Fort Strong we go. For some reason, Franklin tends to appear helmetless at points on my visits to the settlement. I send them to or in the HQ. Well, that's interesting. It's just sometimes, not even all the time. I could see that happening if it wasn't all the time. Like, could be a some sort of mod conflict with the mesh, like if some other thing was doing a mesh overwrite. But if it's just sometimes, that's very odd. Oops. Oh, there's our plans right there. We don't have to go deep in. Nice.
Word came down that the Army just unloaded the first batch of the M42s this morning. I've only seen the specs of these little beauties on paper. As Private Bertram and I snuck down to take an early look. When I heard that the egg kits were designed to withstand portable fusion launcher, I thought they were nuts. They actually got the PAs to work.
Oof. Wait, was that a magazine? No. Alright, we're coming, Archon. Got your plans. Now build us an advanced power plant. Alright, I don't really want to be running around in power armor, so I'm just going to abandon this here. But at least I have it in case I need it.
Hi. Any luck in recovering the plans?
He's just
for the
playing
hybrid
bartender.
reactor?
Nobody else was available.
Here it is.
All right, let me see then. Yes, this is definitely our research. Everything needed to reproduce the hybrid reactor is right here. I'll need a bit of time to go over this, but I'll get to work on preparing a condensed version right away.
Oh, nice. We will take the Idiot Savant Trigger on a quest. Thank you very much. Now we may have to wait again before we get the... Nope, there it is. I'll say we have to wait again before we get the advanced right away. Oh, and we got a ding off of that. Oh, that was a hell of a lot of experience. 1908. There we go. So now we can assign him to... Let's change that power plant to advanced. Where did I build that one? Oh wait, was that right there? Was it this? It was. Okay. Choose building plan. Okay, just gotta be patient. I'm guessing all of the the building plan list was updating because we had just unlocked something new. Let's see, random. Oh wait, it didn't update yet. Although, you know what we could do here is do communications. So we can get this place loaded up with people. And then I'll build another one for... Yeah, that's fine. I'll build another one for... to get some power plants going. Keep this option. While we let the building plan list update, we'll go ahead and queue up another plot here. Pay and build. Daisy just gonna nudge you with that minor change in the ASAM menu. Otherwise, have a great night. Again, I'll have to check and see what the complications would be. Sometimes changing stuff in like the menu like that is a bigger ask than I think it is. But I will take a look. Alright, let's see if our advanced unlocked. There it is, advanced power plant. Okay, let's go grab Archon. And actually, we'll build another one for OM0R as well. Yes. Cool plant. Where? Oh, he was bartending. That's right. Alright, Archon. Oh, he didn't get assigned to anything either. Interesting. I guess I'll assign him to a house too. Yeah, pay and build. Sure. I don't know why that happened twice.
Not a problem.
Okay, we're also going to go ahead and give you a house. It seems like you don't have one. Oh, that's a different municipal foundation. Where are our extra houses at? There we go. My hero are walking around. There she is. Oh, got assigned as a farmer. Nope, sorry. We're gonna actually, you know what? We'll put you on comms for now. Attract some more people. Wait, no, this is power 2. Wait, which one is this? Or did I do them in reverse? I may have done them in the wrong order. Let's see here. Which one are you? Choose building plan. Okay, this one is correct. Advanced. Where did I put that communications? Oh, it was over here. Okay. Alright. Keep this option. Okay, we'll get communications. So the next one, I'm going to go try and recruit one more settler from the Ron here. Let them build up all that power. Yes, pay and build. I thought we already confirmed that. Something going on there. That's interesting with the, where it keeps asking me to confirm over and over again. Something funky afoot. I was wondering if you had a magic modding tool allows you to do literally anything in a game with no limitations. What would you want to do, and for which of Bethesda's big games, ATM, TES, F4, or Starfield? Ooh, that's an interesting question. I mean, because like then you're talking about anything in a game with the limitations, and it's just like add whatever dream feature you want. I mean, I would probably do all the stuff that I have in my head for Fallout 4, like turn it into a war simulator where I can have factions invade and start taking over settlements and building up their own little empires, and you can choose to have diplomacy with them or go to war with them and take them out. Basically, like what we try to emulate with the Chapter 3 with the Gunners is like I have a vision for a dynamic system of that where it will just happen organically while you play. And I know we could do it. It just is going to take an ungodly amount of time. And I know the game will struggle with that hard because having it run through something to simulate an AI and an RTS, like Papyrus is going to choke so hard on that.
Oh, yeah!
Excuse me.
Oh, yeah! It's business time.
All right, let's
Any idea where I can find someone?
Looking for talent, are we? What kind of attributes you in the market for?
I'm looking for someone.
All right. Hopefully he's got more intelligence, folks.
Say no
Indeed.
more. This is who you're
Yeah, we've
looking
barely
for.
scratched the surface
Come
of
back again.
recruitable people.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't built that many settlements in this playthrough. We've been so focused on all the story stuff. Oh, right over at... oh, you know what? I think Hangman's was under attack, and we ignored it. We're going to have to fight off some raiders or something now. Can make a random encounter when you walk in the Rons, and he might not have his wig on. Will he be shining his head or something? Like, I feel like he's got to be doing something, because I think people will just report that as a bug. Do you feel like they need to switch engines someday to keep up, or can they update Creation Engine well enough? Starfield Creation Engine 2.0 sure feels like it has a lot of potential. There's still so many limits. I mean, to build their style of games, I think, you know, you'd lose a lot of the feel if you changed engines. Oh wow, this is gonna be tough to get through. How do we get in there? This city plan is insane. We might have to go up here.
Yeah?
Can't you hear all the fighting? Go help somebody. Whoa. But no, as far as them needing to switch engines, I mean, the thing is you know, every engine has its trade-offs. I think it would cost a lot to retrain their staff to make stuff in another game engine. The upside would be that you don't need to maintain your own game engine anymore. But you'd still always have to maintain the tools for your game, because like the game engine is basically the graphics driving, and then everything else you code yourself, and you still have to maintain that, and it's just kind of another layer to it. And I think a lot like you don't go code your own operating system anymore, right? I think that there's a certain point you get past where your underlying engine that handles the graphic hardware and everything doesn't really need to be updated anymore, like the lowest level. And then the type of stuff that you're dealing with is the same stuff you'd have to deal with whether you built on top of the Creation Engine or the Unreal Engine or whatever. So I don't think that we would suddenly get massively improved games by them switching. I think it's up to them to allocate their resources and focus on what they want to focus on for gameplay. Alright, I don't think we can enter here from this with this city plan. We're using a city plan that turns Hangman's Alley into a vault. I'm really fascinated by the city plans that do that, because it's such a crazy look to switch over to a feeling like it's a vault above ground. Or if you're a real mad lad like Karvok, you do one under the world, like in what we have in Sunshine. Granted, our settler we're tracking down is no longer here. I was just hoping to see if the... actually, I should check do we still even have that miscellaneous objective to clear this place? Or to protect it? It may have already finished. No help. Oh, it switched to Abernathy, so... either this place defended it already, or we were too late and they lost. Alright, our guy is walking north. I think we can catch him. Alright, maybe we won't go in here. On second thought, let's not go to Hangman's Alley. It is a silly place. Alright, what's going on over here? What was this, art versus art? Alright, well this is between you guys. I'm not getting involved. We'll get involved in whatever's going on over here. Seems like it's near my new recruit. Wait, what did we just complete? Oh, it's to get to the Brotherhood. Get them all?
I appreciate the assistance, civilian. But what's your business here?
I'm just trying to survive out here, like everyone else.
The way you charged in and engaged those ferals, I find that a bit difficult to believe. Are you from a local settlement?
I'm from Sanctuary Hills, on the other side of Concord.
I've seen the location on our map, but I've never visited the area myself. There isn't much over there for us to collect. If I appear suspicious, it's because our mission here has been difficult. Since the moment we arrived in the Commonwealth, we've been constantly under fire. If you want to continue pitching in, we could use an extra gun on our side.
Hire me. I'm gonna fail this charisma check horribly. I'm not. Wait a second. Dance looks like he might be susceptible. It's time, guys. We haven't used it this week. Oh, almost forgot my glasses. There we go. Can he resist? Hey.
We appreciate the assistance, civilian. But what's your business here?
I'm just trying to survive out here, like everyone else.
The way you charged in and engaged those ferals, I find that a bit difficult to believe. Are you from a local settlement?
Do all these questions really matter? After all, I helped you fight those ferals.
You make a fair point. If I appear suspicious, it's because our mission here has been difficult. Since the moment we arrived in the Commonwealth, we've been constantly under fire. If you want to continue pitching in, we could use an extra gun on our side.
That all depends. How much are you paying?
We need allies.
Ah, come on.
Mercenaries.
You don't want to hire the mercenary in the red dress?
I'll continue to help.
Very well. I'm over there is Scribe Halen.
Well, now you make this awkward for all of us. Not accepting my offer.
Sir, if I may.
Proceed, Halen.
I've modified. What we need is something that will boost.
Our target is ArcJet. We infiltrate the facility. So what do you say? You willing to lend?
Sure. Time to waste. Let's get moving.
Outstanding.
No, not right now, though. Maybe another day. Oh, wow, I have so much garbage on me. I've got pieces of... Why am I carrying T-45 around? Oh, I wonder if I tried to loot my fusion core from Power Armor before and grabbed it all by accident.
I want you to make certain the perimeter is secure.
Alright, now where's our settler at? Missed him. Unlocked a new armory. Oh, Charles Baker. Alright. Out here looking for library books.
And you'll be the one everyone's talking about. Name's Charles. I'm with the Brotherhood. I mean, if the uniform didn't give that away already. Well, I don't know how much you know about us. And honestly, it's not really why I'm here. I have a proposition for you. What really matters when it comes down to it? What was history's greatest loss before the Great War? A library. The Library of Alexandria. History's greatest loss. Though honestly, we might have just blown ourselves to hell earlier had it lasted. We should rebuild it. And Boston's a good place to start. A lot of history here. A lot of books. I was wondering if you were interested in helping. Not just the Brotherhood, but Boston as well.
Oh yeah, you're right, Canuck. Yeah, it was broken pieces. I'd forgotten it removes it like that.
I would be glad to help.
I won't forget this, sir. Now, I'm sure you're wondering exactly what I'm going to have you doing. So let's get to that. Throughout history, knowledge and the access to it has dictated human advancement. Even having fiction around stimulates imagination. I think it's time we've got some of that back from the waste. I'd be grateful if you'll keep an eye out for any overdue books while you're out. The fiction ones can stay here, with you and your people. I'll be taking certain ones back with me.
I'm in. Let's do it.
We'll do this then. 5 books. I need you to find 5 books for me. The Commonwealth has a ton of them. I check schools, the library. There should be the odd bookstore scattered around. Once you round up 5, come drop them off with me, and we'll get started. We're about to change the Commonwealth for the better.
Okay, how many books do I actually have? I don't think I've looted any, so I probably have 0.
Come back and see me when you have all 5 books.
He's like, you got nothing. Get out of here. Alright. Books it is. Let's see here. Wait a second, what was that class called? Oh, the Called Arms is Paladin Dance. Okay. How far are we from a library of some sort? Boston Public Library. Schools are also good. Yeah, I think I have one of the high schools marked on my map. I think I've been to the Shaw is one of them, I believe. Oh, nice. Oh, good random news. Pra made a new NIF that's super tiny, so that we can put it on Xbox, that has the little nightingale symbol baked right in. So that will be in our next patch, so we can stop with that silly clipping. How many people total worked on SS2? Oh my god, so many. Especially because effectively everyone who worked on SS1 also worked on SS2. I couldn't give you a count off the top of my head, but if you go to... hold on a second, I'm about to sneeze. Hold on, I'm going to gift you a link, because I can post links in chat, even if no one else can. On our wiki, we have a credits page. And it's pretty wild because you have to go through, like when I link you this credits page, the first what you'll see is just a chunk of people, and then if you click on, there's like one for, what it shows at the start is the we call the post chapter 3, which is like stuff after chapter 3 that we've patched in, and then you'll see there are like 8 other tabs, and all of those count too. It's because people who worked on that stuff is also in SS2, because SS2 is basically just like a fork of SS1. With the exception of Conqueror, some of that stuff is not in SS2, but all the people that you're going to see listed on this page worked on SS2 effectively, so it's a pretty crazy amount. I mean, like, we've effectively been working on this since 2016, like the year after the year after Fallout 4 came out. Maybe it was, no, it was, when was that? No, I think I started SS1 I released it in 2017, I think. So the team would have assembled after that, because I was just soloing it, and I had like a couple people throw me a few extra bits because I was active in the Nexus Discord at the time, and a few people threw me some stuff, and then after it released, I blew the team up quite a bit. Anybody got any books? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Clearly, I already looted through here quite a bit. I have 2 more. I assume that there's at least 5 in here, because this is where you get introduced to the overdue book system. Let's see. Anything about the silver nightingales on Xbox? Yeah, I mean, I know what's causing it. I just have not. So I need to send the textures over to our artist at KGC and just have him fix it. I just have not done so because he is a busy dude. I think that one is one of those ones that just keeps I just keep forgetting to do because I don't play on Xbox, so it doesn't bother me. Right? I don't see it every day. Although lately I don't know that anybody sees it because I don't know how far you can make it on Xbox. I can't make it anywhere on Xbox with the current bugs in FO4. But I'm gonna write it down right now. That's a good point, Ron Hunter, because it has been in here. I mean, that bug's basically been in since, well, it probably wasn't in at Chapter 2. It probably got added when we slimmed down all of our Chapter 2 and Chapter 1 BA2 so that we could make room for Chapter 3. That's probably when the bug creeped in, but yeah, I'm gonna write that down. Nightingale texture fix for Xbox. There, it's on my short list. All right, one more overdue book. King has comments in the past that the core team is around 20 people. Yeah, that would be probably accurate for what it was. Now, the team is largely, I wouldn't say we've dissolved, but the folks that wanted to do it full time are working at KG. Well, most of them are working at KGC, and then a few other folks, like they'd probably be happy to get involved again if we did another chapter, but otherwise, after we did the weapons of mass destruction patch, kind of shut down the active content development because it was difficult to manage 2 separate teams. Yeah, back away should be good. All right, so we should have our books now. I was wondering if we still be watching King F3 when we were all old. Talk about the good old days. Playing Fallout 5. Nightbot still talking about the charity stream. You know what Nightbot will be doing? Go to. Hopefully by then, Alexander, Nightbot will have cured Alzheimer's so that we can keep doing that when we're old. That is something I've thought about before with some of the people who have been YouTubers for a long time. Of like, at some point, it becomes like, especially the people who are doing it, I don't know, like, in a way to where like it's their career and their target demographic is younger, of like, how do they pivot? You know what I mean? Like, so, you know, some of the folks have like managed to make the pivot. Like PewDiePie is obviously like made so much money on YouTube he doesn't have to worry about it, but like the average YouTuber who's like just making an okay, like, I'm not a YouTuber, I don't make any real money from this. This is just a means to connect with you guys. Otherwise I wouldn't do it. But for folks who like just make it just an okay amount of money, like at some point, like how many years have they used to entertain an audience, and then like how do you pivot? Where do you pivot from there, right? Like it's not really a useful transferable skill to anything. Anyway, random thought when thinking about watching YouTubers when you're old. All right, where is he? Not close enough to VATS. Man, the VATS, using VATS to like find things in the distance is such a awesome feature of Fallout 4 that I wish was in Skyrim and Starfield. Like just for a quality of life.
Charles Baker, scribe, lover of history, and eager to meet you.
We already met.
Hey. Oh, hey, you got all 5. This is great. Just what we need to get started here. Every book you bring me from here on out, I'll buy them from you for 50 caps a pop. And if you find any comics, send them my way.
All right, you're going to go live at Starlight, our new central hub of power. And then I think we trigger a library unlock now. I wonder if it's one we get after we talk to him again.
Hey there. Good to see you again. Do you have any...
Yep, there it is. Oh no, there's his... So this is the shack that he'll build. Some of these skins are very light. There was originally a plan when we were developing SS2. When I talked about earlier, recruiting all the writers to do the characters, we were going to do a unique building plan or skin for every single character, and then I just didn't have enough people to do that. So eventually that plan got scrapped, and we just ended up with a handful of them. There it is, Baker's Library.
Not yet.
I see. I'll be here. Please, let me know when you found some.
I'll be here, hanging out by these railroad tracks. Alright, let's head back to Starlight. Up to 18 people. Oh, wait. I guess Baker would be the 18th person. I was like, alright, we recruited somebody else. That's not true. Did any of you guys watch the some of the coverage of the upcoming Fallout 76 expansion? I watched Juicehead's video today, and ham-fisting the ghoul in there feels awkward, but I do like that's really cool that they got Walter Goggins into the game. But mostly what I took away from that is the architecture in Ohio. That thing looks so cool. They added some like crazy awesome stuff. Like there's this gate that looks like a death claw that shoots out fire. There's so many of the visuals in it look fantastic. Like, oh my god, I want that in a new single player Fallout game, please. Just had the old, just some of those. It reminded me of some of those moments you feel when you first play a Fallout game, of seeing like, what are they gonna do for the towns and stuff. That's always a cool moment. Okay, so I guess we gotta wait for Charles to show up here. Let's find a bench or something.
Farming's as honest work gets.
Wait till morning. Hopefully he makes it.
Yeah?
All right. I guess it's going to be... it shouldn't be that hard to find him. This place isn't huge. Oh, you know what? I probably grabbed a lot of random junk at some point here. Store up junk.
It's good to finally have a
Chuck, where are you? We need you to build something. Alright, what's our power number look like here? It's still going to be, oh wait, 243, nice. I would say it's still going to be in the red because I haven't wired anything up. But that's okay, we just want to route all this power to HQ. And the folks who live here can stare jealously at the... Although I guess we are going to need more defense after we get our power up to a certain number.
You know what's funny? Cal was offered a place in the city.
Randy Adams working security, that's appropriate. Alright, it says everyone's gonna jump. Oh, you know what? He probably took the farm job because there was OM0R was assigned to a farm at first.
Well, I have a ton of them.
Track owner. Wait, no, that's Lily. Okay. What about this one? This one's gonna have several owners. Alright, let's see here. There's our plot. One person is up. Wait, why does that say Lily too?
You point, I'll shoot. Pretty simple arrangement.
Oh, it's tracking both of them. Oh, I see. Because we're using the workshop plus one. All right, who's
You
over
hear
here?
about that farm run by ghouls? Isn't that something?
Wait a second. What are you doing in here?
Got work to do. Can't talk now.
The farmer fixing up his robot. What is this? Oh, strength training. Okay. The wrench is a good workout. This one's unoccupied. This
Gotta
one's
be honest with you,
operational.
I feel more comfortable with a rocky ceiling above my head.
This
Jason
is
Martin.
my home, and I will die defending it.
Oh wow. Alright. Wait a second, you're a junk hoarder, but you're assigned to this farm. I'm very confused. You know what? We're gonna have to use a tool I rarely use anymore. Town meeting gavel. Gather around, everybody.
I can patch you up if you need.
Alright, let's see. Oh, Nick works here?
Nice place. Place I could
There's our
live in.
guy. Alright, you... Oh, it was a scavenger's plot. Alright, cool. You're gonna come work our comms plot here and build this up. Daniel Mouse amount of cash release another week and just happen to have the internet open when King Gath went live. Oh yeah, you can... We're not actively raising money right now. We can't... I have no idea how to vanquish Nightbot. Nightbot needs to come back in May when we're doing the charity run again. But I don't... all of my Nightbot accounts are disabled, so I have no idea whose that is. And it's not a moderator on my channel. I have no idea. It's a mystery. I have to contact YouTube support and just have not had the time to sit and do that. Also, getting in touch with support of these giant tech companies is kind of impossible. You basically get an AI bot anymore. Getting them on, good luck getting them on the phone. Alright, why is this not building? Wait, it says it's operational. Alright, let's refresh. There it goes. Any plans for some additional special streams, like with other people, for example, is always so much fun. Yeah, definitely. I was in talks with a few people to bring back the King Gath podcast for a few episodes. Although I think if I bring that back, I might want to do it proper. Like, the podcast was always just fun to, like, pick people's brains and, like, learn about other people's modding journeys and stuff. But I never actually did it as a real podcast, right? Like putting it on actual things people listen to podcasts on. It was always just a YouTube video called podcast. And then I do love doing the charity streams where the voice actors will say whatever crazy stuff you guys come up with. And I'm sure some of those guys would love to do that again. Who should I get? Who do you guys want me to do for the reading lines for the super chats for charity? Because I think we've had most of our core cast come on and do it already. We've had Tom do it a couple times for Jake. We had Magnuson do it. Although now he's got Torin under his belt, so it could be fun to get him back again.
I heard the gunners took over another settlement. I'm worried for those guys.
Alright, let's let this communication build, and then we will have a... Oh, I'm going to have to power it, though. Hold on, I got to do that. This is a building that definitely needs power. Alright, we'll go ahead and run from this. And I guess this bar can get power because it's in between. There we go. There we go. Finished city services. Alright, what's our power situation now? Wait, 118. It was higher than that a minute ago. What's going on? Did somebody get unassigned from their power plant? Yeah, somebody got unassigned from this power plant. What the hell? All right, let's find our guy. Who got unassigned? It would have been Archon. Why are you unassigned? Get back to work. There we go, 243. All right. Wait, is he unassigned again? No, there goes 243. Up and down, up and down. You got it, yep. Alright, stabilizing now. But he doesn't have a home again. I don't know what's going on with you, dude. It's acting like Codsworth does. And we'll give you this house. Okay, we got some... Oh, we got improvement because we wired this up, this thing up, and it was close enough to give that one power. So I'll bet most of the building plans, or most of the plots here are like ready to go. It's ready to level up. They're just waiting on power. So if I start wiring everything, this place will level up like crazy. But I actually don't want it to, because I don't want all the excess requirements on our food, water, and defense, because then I'll have to... You know, that's part of the gameplay of the plots of like you level up one thing and then you gotta level up a bunch of others. It gives you unlimited things to do. But right now we're just looking to power run power. I'm gonna build a bunch more municipal power plants and we'll keep going to, oh nice, unlock salvage beacons. But yeah, our goal for next week will be to, now that we've got advanced power plants, to just flood this place with them. We'll mine the Ron for as many intelligent settlers as he'll give us. We're off to the races. Actually, you know what we'll do? One more thing before I log off for the night is let's build ourselves one of Charles's new libraries so we can train up our let's lower that down a little bit. Train up our new power producers. Randy Macho Man Adams was Randy Adams intended to be like Macho Man Randy Savage. Slap it to a Slim Jim. I don't believe so, but you'd have to ask the writer. Alright, let's see here. We need... I don't want to just use intelligence training. I actually want to grab his because it actually allows for assigning an extra person. Hey, Daniel, how are you? You catching me right as I'm about to log off for the night. Just want to get this library going. Public library. No, we want Charles Baker's library. There we go. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's see if Archon's still assigned. Yeah, he's still assigned. That was like a weird... I wonder if it was just when I assigned... I don't know, maybe when I powered stuff up, it just... the whole settlement went for a loop for a minute, but it seems to be good now, so... Alright, cool. Well, that's a good spot to stop for the night. I have to stop at 11 most nights. I got work to do before I go to bed. Team stuff. The show never stops running around here. Thank you guys for joining me. I will be back Sunday with some Skyrim, and then the following Wednesday back with some more SS2, and hopefully next week we can get Commonwealth Rising moving along. So, catch you guys later.